What's up guys, this is Jeffrey from Grow a Beard, and today I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to choose a short beard style. So not everyone has a level of rock starness needed to pull off a long beard, or even the time to take care of them. Measuring no more than 2 inches in length, short beards have the ability to make you look both elegant and manly. So it isn't something that you shouldn't be afraid of having. So hence why corporates who grow beards grow short ones. They are they're mainly different, those different beard styles that they use. But first, there's a bunch of different ones, but first let's look at which one will look good on you. So is short beard a good fit for you? That is the question a lot of people ask. Like, do I want to grow a long one, or whatever the case may be? But there's definitely a lot of pros when keeping a short beard, and they outnumber the cons. The decision whether to keep it short ultimately depends on how it'll look on you. Usually this depends on the pattern in which your facial hair grows. If your beard grows evenly across your face, for example, if it doesn't, for example, if you have different patches or whatever the case may be, maybe give it a try. So what are some pros of actually keeping this short beard? So first of all, right off the bat, less time spent grooming. There's also less time when things are actually going to get stuck in your beard, like food, whatever the case may be. And also there's no weather-related issues, so your beard isn't going to go all over the place in the wind. What are some factors to determine how a short beard will look on you? Here are some of them. Again, before I mention them, having a short beard might make you look less manly than if you would have stuck with a clean-shaven look, which defeats the whole purpose of growing one. So keep that in mind when deciding on whether to keep a short beard or shaving it all together. So the first thing you got to keep in mind is your distinct facial features. So short beards do a poor job on hiding prominent facial features. So if you're not comfortable with your jaw or cheekbones being accentuated, you might want to go for a different look. Another thing that we should consider as well is your face shape. The shape your face has. Not all face shapes look great with short beards. For example, a person with a round, chubbier face might not look their best with a goatee, but will look better with maybe a stubble or a diamond-shaped beard, which gives you that face of some more definition. Likewise, someone with a square face would look great if they have a longer hair on their chin, make the sides look shorter. So they'll accentuate that long face. So it all depends on how you want to accentuate your face. So, if you don't want to go with a shape that fits your face, ask your barber next time. Ask them hey, look, does this beard look good on me? So they can probably help you out. Number 3 is skin sensitivity. Your beard style, the beard style you opt for will determine the intensity of your grooming. If you have an extremely sensitive skin, perhaps avoid any style that you require a frequent maintenance. Since the last thing you'll want to do with your short beard is to have breakouts on the side. That's something that would be super terrible. So trimming your beard. So what do we do when we want to trim your beard? Once you've decided on the short beard style you want, your next challenge will be to grow your facial hair to a suitable length. Something you can do is trim it into any shape, but not necessarily a long one. So it'll take roughly around 2 weeks to get a desired amount for a facial hair, something that's a little shorter. But these 2 weeks, you can feel like a lifetime of hell, since you have to deal with a beard that sometimes can be itchy. But don't give up. A beard that is itchy can usually be avoided if you use really good beard products, such as the ones we have here at Grow a Beard. Having those oils, having that argan, the jojoba oil to keep that skin beneath your beard hydrated so it won't flake or itch. This is something that will help you immensely. When you're ready to trim your beard, on the other hand, for the first time, make sure you visit a barber. So he'll be able to create that precise definition without injuring your face or without compromising the beard. If you have your own grow beard shaper, you might want to go ahead and use that. Bring that to the next trip you go to the barber. The plan is to establish a precise line, those precise lines to keep you trimming and put you in the right path for when your beard is going to look like. While trimming though, make sure you always set your beard trimmer to cut slightly longer than you anticipate, just in case you want to go a little deeper. You can't put hair back. So you can't go backwards and after you've gone too far. So use a beard comb as well. That's something that can raise your hair up. When you go to trim it, you won't cut off extra amounts, you'll have just the right beard length that you want to go. And then you can either fade out your neckline, you know, up to 2 fingers is what people usually go from the Adam's apple. And then that's where you go ahead and start that. A lot of people also ask me, how do you maintain a short beard? So if you want all your hard work to pay off in the long term, you'll need to groom regularly. You'll make sure that for your beard to stay short, you'll need to trim it often, not daily. You also want to wash it 2 to 3 times a day with shampoo and beard conditioner. And of course, you want to apply your beard oils to massage that deeply within your skin. And instead of, you know, just putting nothing on it, you want to make sure your beard looks great at the end of the day. So you want to also regularly stimulate your pores so that none of it gets clogged and won't have any ingrown hairs. So let's start with the first beard style, which is the minimal growth. So these styles are particularly great for people in corporate environments who don't like to go clean shaven. You know, another one is also the defined goatee. This is the hallmark of this goatee is the precise lines. You know, you want to make sure that the goatee is partially shaven. You want to make sure your soul patch is left under the lip and give that masculine looking jawline. The next one is the 5 o'clock shadow. One of those just, you know, rolled out of the bed looks, which requires almost no effort. You know, just have a shave really close to your face without leaving any lines, and then fading your neck. Another one is the chin strap and mustache. So if you can't grow a full beard, but you really want a chin strap, that's something that's a perfect alternative. To achieve this look, first, you have to shave other parts of your face, but let your mustache as well as your hair on your jawline grow all naturally. Trim the mustache and to match the chin strap, and voila, you have a good looking chin strap. The next one is the little fuzz. This beard style, you know, all I have to do here for this beard style is leave your short beard to grow. Whenever it starts to getting a little bit too long, you want to trim it down, but otherwise you want to make this look as minimal as an effort as possible. So these next ones are for those thicker short beard styles. This section is more for guys that, you know, have a fancy little more extra hair on their face, but still want to keep it short. And the first one on this one is the tapered look. The tapered look, you know, you would want to gradually fade out the sideburns so the chin looks elongated. It looks great on those who have a rounder face, since their faces will be stretched down. The next style is a full goatee. So the traditional goatee requires you to grow your hair somewhat longer than the other goatees, so you'll have enough room to outline that soul patch. You know, you want to keep the lines along your cheekbones neat and only trim once in a while. The next style is the textured short beard. Getting this style, you know, is more dependent on how your hair grows. If it naturally curls at the tips, allow the beard to grow. Then use a grow beard brush or anything like that to further curl the edges whenever you want to trim it. You want to do something with this look that is, you know, looks a little bit more experimental than all the other different styles. So who knows? Maybe you can come out with something new if you just experiment with that style and, you know, maybe make it a little longer or make it a little shorter, whatever the case may be. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you guys how you want to choose your beard. I mean, experiment. I know for me, for sure, when I first started getting my beard, I tried different styles, and then I chose one that, I personally enjoyed or I thought looked good on me. Also, you know, get other people's opinions, see what they like, you know, on you. And maybe, you know, that's something that can influence you to choose a good short beard style. And at the end of the day, like I mentioned, it's up to you, and, you know, it's good to experiment. Look for, try to find what looks good on you. So, as always, I want to remind you guys, being weak is a choice, so let's grow a beard.